I bet you it's been a month since I recorded a lesson on video. So I bet you it's been a month since I bet you it's been a month since I recorded a lesson on video. I've been so busy with doing the interim 8 GM and dealing with all the rest of the nonsense. Say that again?
Where's the bills to pay? I can't pay the bills if I don't have the stuff. So I sent her a message yesterday. Said, ask Waste Connections for the August, September, October bills. And I said, email. I sent right. And this morning I got a message. Want that email? I'm like, yes. I'm not sure they get the idea that we have bills to pay all the time.
Yeah, well, they'll figure it out. Or the lights will go off, one of the two. Oops. That was my bad. That was my bad. Oops. Hello. Jody, right? Valerie. Oh, are you registered today, Valerie? I thought Jody was registered today. I'm probably wrong.
No, I could be wrong too.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll figure it out. You can warm up with Margaret while I try and figure it out. So you're Valerie Davidson, right, Valerie?
Yes.
Okay, so you're registered Thursday, but not today. But that's okay. Jody's registered, and she's not here. So I'll just swap you and Jody. And
what was I registered for on Thursday?
Thursday you're registered for, it's an all levels class, backhand consistency practice.
Oh, right.
Yeah, big class.
And what is today?
Today is controlling the direction of volleys. It's also all levels. So okay. You're fine today.
Okay, I could go back home and come back on.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. We got you. So you're in the kitchen, Valerie. I want to be probably outside. Blue line is the kitchen here. All right, so today is a clinic day, not a practice day. So we're not gonna do our normal structured practice. Oh, Jody is here. Okay. Well, go ahead and warm up. I'll say this when Jody gets here. No, that's fine. We're good. All right, Jody, you can hop in here. I have to do some paperwork to get Val into the class, so I'm gonna just let you got 3 warm up. Just pause for 1 second. Just pause for 1 second. Okay, so today is a clinic day, not a practice day. On practice days, we have a 30-minute structured warm up, followed by 30 minutes of technical, followed by 30 minutes of gameplay. Today's a clinic day. So we're gonna do a freestyle, about a 10-minute warm up, make sure everybody's nice and warm. I'm gonna talk for about 5 minutes, explain what's happening in the class today. Then we'll do about a 45-minute learning segment, and then we'll play a half an hour of a game that's related to what we've learned today. So I'm going to give you guys 10 minutes to do your freestyle warm-up. I want you to be really careful of that machine. Why don't we have, yeah, this can work. You'll just need to come over to the center. Just be aware of the machine behind you. I don't want you to get hurt. Don't make her run backwards. Okay. And I'll let you guys warm up, and then I'll go get Val's paperwork done for the lesson today, and I'll be back. Yeah, no, I'm just joining. I've done the paperwork. It was quick. Oh! That is it? Ready, Margaret? Just wanted to see if everybody was awake. Ooh, good get. Margaret, that was a good get between the legs. It's the easy ones you miss, the hard ones you get. Oh my goodness. We're getting warm? Oh my goodness. Oh, very nice. Very nice. All right, okay, so there's our 10-minute warm-up. Thank you very much. So today's lesson is controlling the direction of volleys. So we're going to be using the ball machine. I'm going to introduce some basic concepts that we're going to be working on, and then I'm going to add additional layers as we move through the practice, depending on what I see developing. I'll be using a differential coaching approach, so you might not all get the same tips, depending on where you're at. You might get different tips, different things to work on. I'm going to do a demonstration in a minute, but when I say controlling the direction of a volley, what does that mean to you? Give me an example.
They're standing there. I'd like to place the ball
over here. Yeah. Okay. So, and is that what you think, or you think something different?
I think that for me, it's like analyzing where it's coming from, how fast it's coming,
Mm-hmm.
and then deciding where I want to place it, and then
okay.
Fast.
Okay.
Same thing.
Same thing.
I just use more.
Yeah. Put it where they're not. Okay. Awesome. That's good. Everybody tends to think when I say controlling the direction of volley, they tend to think these directions, right? Nobody ever thinks of these directions, right? So the most important part of today's lesson is these directions, not these directions, right? The horizontal is easy. It's the vertical that matters. Because if you're volleying from there, Jody, and you put it up, what am I going to do? Yeah, that's right. But if you hit it down, what do I have to do? I have to hit it up, right? So if you hit down, I have to hit up. If you hit up, I get to hit down. You don't want me to hit down. So I can't do anything with your volleys. It doesn't matter where they're going on the horizontal axis if they're not correct on the vertical axis. So the most important concept to learn about volleying pickleball is the vertical axis first, and then the horizontal axis. So now I'm going to demonstrate that. I'm just going to get everybody on the sideline over here. Margaret, can you turn the machine on for me? Just the top red button. Try not to bump anything else. Yeah. Okay, go ahead, turn it on. Okay, get you right in here beside the post so you can hear me, so you're not listening to my echo. Come on in. All right, so I'm going to demonstrate up first. This is how most people volley, right? This is how most people volley. That was a little exaggerated, but most people volley like this, right? So their paddle is horizontal to the ground and the ball goes up, right? That's how most people volley. Or the way we want to volley is down. Oops. If it's down that low, you're going to have to get it up. But if it's up high, see how that went down off my racket? That went down off my racket. Oops, that went a little too down. Right? So I'm trying to get my volleys to go down. That's the most important thing. Okay? If I hold my elbow high and my racket horizontal, watch what happens. Right? People are taught to hold when they're first taught to volley, they're taught to hold their racket horizontal. And the elbow's high, and the ball just pops up, right? So I need to get my paddle on an angle. If I'm hitting backhands, I need to get my paddle above my wrist so that I can hit down. And on the forehand side, same thing. I don't want to be doing this on my forehand side because the same thing happens. The ball goes up, right? Right? See how it goes up? But if my paddle head is higher than my wrist when I volley, I'm able to hit it down. So you can shut that off. All right. So
Say it again. So on your forehand, your
I just want my paddle head above my wrist. That's it.
paddle head above your
Yeah. Just not like this. I don't want it horizontal to the ground. Right? This is how most people are taught to volley. They're taught to volley with the paddle horizontal to the ground. And that opens up the racket face if you're holding it continental. Right? So we don't want to be doing this. We don't want to be doing this. It's not getting it horizontal to the ground. We want the elbow down, the racket above the wrist, above the elbow. Right?
And when you're still sort of in that ready position.
Wrist above the elbow. There you go.
wrist.
Yeah. Wrist above the elbow. So this, and this. This goes down.
Like this?
Yep.
Wow.
And do you still is that ready position still I was taught to do it like this?
Yeah, everybody's taught to do it like this, and that's what we teach beginners. You're not a beginner anymore, or you don't want to be a beginner anymore. Right? So, Margaret and I did a whole hour and a half yesterday on tracking. And the most important thing about tracking is that you point where the ball is going to be made contact with. So your ready position is not like this, right? Your ready position is above the net, but you're pointing at the ball. So if the ball's over there, you point your paddle over there. If the ball's over here, you point your paddle over here, right? So that's your ready position. You're reaching out. And then as the ball comes towards you, you turn your racket, get your racket head up, and then just tap the ball. Anyway, we'll work on that. Okay? All right. So the very first thing I need you to focus on today is getting your racket above the ball so that you can hit down. Yeah. Yeah, but don't get it too rigid in your mind yet, because I want you to just absorb this concept, Val. Get your racket above the ball so that you can hit down on it. Yep. All right, go ahead and turn it on, Mark. Oh, sorry, let's do our rotation. So we'll get Jody there. Come on with me, Valerie. When you're waiting your turn to hit, I want you back here so that when it comes your turn to hit, you're moving directly towards the machine and watching the ball, not moving sideways so you might get hit in the head. So then the other person would be waiting here. So Jody, you're going to be right up at the tee. Right up at the tee. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to let you go for about 5 to 10 minutes without any instruction, just getting used to the pace of the machine. And I don't want you to overthink it right now. Just get... Sorry? 3, and then you come out this side. You go all the way around behind the machine over there. So you're going to get your steps in today too. Here comes the first one. Good. Okay, come on up. Quick, quick, quick. One more. And switch. Yep, and then go all the way around the machine. Good job, Margaret. Very good. One up, Jody. Nice. Okay, I got the balls. Just don't worry about the balls. Don't worry about the balls. I got them. Nice. Very good, Margaret. Very good. Okay. I'm going to just talk for a minute or two here. All right. So our paddle face tells the ball the direction to go. Get everybody right in this area right here. So if I'm holding my paddle out here and slightly up, right, it's going to pop up, isn't it? Right? But if I get my paddle this way, I can get it down, right? So if this edge is behind this edge, it's going to go up. If this edge is behind this edge, right, it's going to go up. So I really need to, if I wanted to get it to go down, I really need to reach out and make contact out in front of me, don't I? If I pull my arm back, watch what happens to the arrow as I pull my arm back, right? So if I'm taking the ball late, right, far back towards my body, where's the ball going? It's going up, right? The further back I take it, the more up it's going. So it's really important for me to be in my ready position and reach out to get it to go down. Does everybody see that? That's really important. So the first thing we're going to work on is making contact with it out here so that we can get it to go down. If I take contact back here, it's going to go up. The further back I get, the more up it's going to go. Does everybody see that? Okay. That's what we're going to work on now. So I believe you were here, Valerie. You were back there. And I'll keep picking up. Yeah, any balls that end up in the backcourt here, just push them through there. So never stop in front of the machine to deal with the ball. Just move. Okay, here we go. Okay. So my advice, let's lengthen your grip, get it down here, okay? And instead of holding your racket up like this, point it at the ball, right?
Get used to.
Yeah. But it's going to benefit you in so many ways. I'm going to show you something. We're going to lengthen your grip. There we go.
Oh, that's so weird.
Yeah, that's the way you want to play. Okay? And then your ready position is you're pointing at the machine. Point at the hole where the ball's coming out of. Point your racket at the hole. Okay? Reach out, reach out. So you want to take it out front. Yeah. Right now you're swinging with your whole arm. Point where the ball's coming from. Point at the hole. Yep. Take it out front. Good. Don't swing so hard, Margaret. Just a little flick. A little tap down. Good job. Let me hop in. Just let me hop in for a second. Okay, watch this. Little tap down. Most important thing is that I get above the ball. Little tap down. I'm not hitting it, not swinging with my whole arm. I'm just giving it a little tap down. Little tap down. If I was hitting it with a fly swatter, I probably wouldn't even kill the fly. Last one. Okay, so just a little tap down. That was better. Good, Jody, that was awesome. Get a little earlier, Val. Reach out. One more. Okay. Good job, Margaret. Good. Yep, nice. Come on up, Jody. You're letting it get too close to you. That's better. Get it out front. Reach. No, don't worry about balls. Good job, Margaret. Okay, pause for 1 second, everybody come on in. Margaret is now going to tell you about the importance of moving your paddle face first. You want to explain that to them? Well, no, try. Yeah. Can I borrow your paddle for 1 second, Jody? The most important, so we've got the idea of getting contact out in front. The most important thing when the ball comes out of the machine, the first most important thing is to get your paddle face turned correctly. You need to do this part quickly. Then you make your adjustment slowly. But you need to move this part quickly because right now you guys are, the ball's coming, it's coming, and then you're a little late getting your paddle face around. You need to get your paddle face around first so that you can move your paddle in front of the ball. So this part needs to be quick, right? So make this really quick. As soon as you see that it's coming out backhand, get it around backhand, and then get your paddle face above the ball pointing in the right direction. Because if you're trying to do it, time it perfectly, it becomes a timing issue, and your timing's never going to be perfect. Make sense?
Totally, and you explained it very well.
Here we go. Who's up? Margaret's up. Nice, Jody. That was a good one. Nice. A little late. Got to get it out there. Reach out, Val. It'll come. Very excellent, Margaret. Yep, excellent. Just going to pause you for 1 second, okay? Yeah.
This is exactly what I need. This is like 100%.
Yeah.
I can feel it's a new body
Yep.
movement for me.
Okay. If you want that ball to go down, just pretend you're hitting balls now. No, where you're volleying from. Up here. Okay. See how you have to reach out and point down? Right now you're bending your elbow too much here, and you're taking it back here. Look where the arrow's pointing. Look where this arrow's pointing. See how it's going up? Right? If you reach out, you've got to be a little above the ball, and you've got to be pointing down. Yeah? Feel that? Now try that with your paddle. Right? So you need to have that paddle face facing down. See how you're right? Get it down. There you go. And you see how far you have to reach out, right? Oh, somebody buzzing? It's probably for the preschool. All right, I'm going to show you another little trick here. It's over there. Margaret, you're going to turn that on for me in a second. All right. So, if I want to hit the ball that way, I need to get above the ball, and I need to get the center of my racket on the ball. Go ahead and turn it on. So I'm pointing at the machine. The ball comes out. I'm immediately going to turn my hand, and then I'm going to get my net in front of the ball. So first of all, I have to figure out whether it's a forehand or a backhand, and then I need to catch it in the net. Right? I need to get the center of my paddle in front of the ball. So I'm pointing at the ball. Oh. Right? So I need to get my paddle right in front of the ball. Right? That's really important. Last one. Okay, so that's really important. You've got to get your paddle right in front of the ball. Absolutely, yeah. You can try the net. Anybody wants to try the net, you can. I'm turning it on. Good. Just 1 second. Okay. So this was awesome. I recorded this on video today, and this is one of the reasons why. I want you to go back and find the video just before this point where I'm talking, and I want to watch how all of you were catching, right? Most of you were catching with the net hanging down and the loop up. I was trying to get you to catch above so that the loop is facing the ball, right? So if you can catch with the loop facing the ball, that's equivalent to hitting it down. But right now your habit is to catch like this, right? Which is why you're volleying up, right? So you really need to get the net out in front of you so you can see the circle so that the circle is going right towards the ball. Think about that. Okay, you had the net. It was your turn? Did you have the net?
The net.
Huh?
I just finished.
Okay, well then give it to somebody else if you want. You gonna start up, Valerie? Okay, here we go. Much better. That's much better. Much better, Val. Not cooperating with you. You can also do this with your hand. I'll let Jody finish and then I'll do it with my hand. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Right? So I can do this with my hand. My fingers facing forward and down. Right? I can catch with my hand above the ball. That's another thing I can do, right? Well, that one didn't work so well. But, right? Anyway, that's an option for you. That's not going to work? No? Very good, Jody. You got to recover from using the net now. You're getting there. No worries. Yeah, the sound is really important. Sorry, Jody. Nice. Awesome. Okay, we're going to have another discussion now. Come on in. Margaret knows this very well because I harp on this every day. All right, when we look at the ball, how do our eyes know where the ball is in space? It's way over there. We're way over here. How do our eyes know where the ball is in space? Is it magic? Is it magic? So your brain gets information about where the object is by the contraction and expansion of your eye muscles, right? So if you're looking exactly at the ball, your brain knows exactly where it is. If you're just looking generally at the ball, then your brain only knows generally where the ball is. So teaching yourself how to look at the ball so that your brain gets correct information is essential. So you can't just look at the surface of the ball. You need to try to look inside the holes of the ball to really get a three-dimensional focus on it so that your brain understands where the ball is in space. Right, Margaret?
Yeah, I just figured out something else.
What?
I hit the ball in my own position and hit it back. And looking at their positioning as opposed to being ready for the ball, I'm always smacking at the ball.
You know, exactly. You're reacting to their swing, not to the flight of the ball, right? We often do that. If Margaret's about to hit something really hard, I end up watching her paddle instead of the ball, right? When I need to be focused on the ball, so my focus is on the ball, so that my brain knows exactly where the ball is, my periphery is watching the rest of it, right? So as the ball is coming out of the machine, I want you to focus on the ball, and I want you to try to see these holes. You might not be able to if the ball is spinning, but in making the effort, your eye muscles are going to be contracting on where the ball is, and as it's moving towards you, you're going to be able to see it better, right? You're really struggling with this right now, right? It's eye-hand coordination. You can ask Margaret how we worked on this and how much of a difference it makes. It makes an enormous difference. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree with you. It's like, how am I going to protect myself?
Yeah. Just focus on the ball, right? And as it's as it's coming out, it's going to be moving, right? It's going to be moving, and it's going to be coming closer to you, and your eyes are going to be adjusting to where it is, and this helps your brain know where it is. The other thing is you want to keep your racket out in front of you where you can see the racket and the ball, because you're going to be watching the ball. Your racket's going to be in your periphery, right? And then you're going to make your shot. But watching it all the way into your field of vision, we call it tracking it all the way in helps you make better contact with the ball. Yeah. Yeah. It'll make a huge difference in literally every shot, okay? But in volleying, you have to watch the ball. And I could tell just from the way you were reacting to it that you weren't. You're watching it much better, right? But this will still help you. No, well, different athletes do things differently, right? Margaret, when she first started, wasn't watching the ball, right? And now she does. So some athletes pick that part up early, some don't. So now you learned something today. So, all right, let's work on it some more. We're going to focus for the next 5 to 10 minutes on just watching the ball. Watching the ball. Good job. Watch the ball. Try to look right into the holes. Try to look right inside the ball. Very nice, Margaret. Very nice. Very good. That was a great shot. That happens sometimes. Nice. Very good. You hit the net, but that's okay. It was down. Exactly. Very good. That was your best shot today. That was good. Great, Margaret. Yeah, good. Nice. Very solid contact. Good, Jody. Okay, last point I want to make today. I'm going to get all three of you over here. Just for a second. What we're going to do is we're going to take turns. So you're going to be over on this side, Val. So I'll have two of you against the wall, one of you right here, straddling the white line. Okay? So you're just going to come up right up to the blue line, straddling the white line. Okay? I'm going to stand here and I'm going to volley some balls into your feet. I'm not going to hit them hard, right? I'm just going to give them a little tap down. But I want you to see how difficult it is for you to return these balls. Okay? And the point I'm making is that you do not have to hit hard. You need to hit down. If you hit down, that's all you've accomplished all you need to do. So women tend to think, well, I'm not very strong. I need to take a really big swing at these balls. You don't. You need to tap them down. Can you turn it on, Margaret, please? So I'm going to have you each take three, and then we'll switch. All right. Oops. I just gave that a little tap. Just try and return them. It's hard, isn't it? Okay, switch. Margaret? I didn't hit it very hard. I just gave it a little tap. No, just a little tap. Oh, that was a tough one. One more, Margaret. One more. Oh, one more. Okay, Jody, come on in. That one you could have got because I hit it up. One more. See, like I'm barely touching them. I'm just giving them a little tap. You can shut that off. So the point is you don't have to hit very hard. You just have to hit down. If you can get the ball going down, that's all you need. And people try to volley around the person at the net. You don't need to volley around the person at the net.
What do you mean around the person?
They try and they go, well, if I volley it to Brent, he's just going to return it. So they go for the line, or they go for some spot far away from Brent, and they end up hitting it out. If you hit it right at Brent, the best that Brent can possibly do is hit it up, and you'll get a second chance to hit it down. Right? So don't think that you have to take big cuts at these balls for them to be effective. You just need to get them down. That's why I started this lesson today by saying the most important directional concept is vertical, not horizontal. Because if you can get the vertical part right, the horizontal part almost doesn't matter. You want it to be going down. Okay? So think about that. Think about, I might come up and stand here while you guys are volleying, just so that you're hitting it down and down towards me. Yes, I'm going to do it right here.
I'd also like to see the response to that too, because I know that it's like it's impossible. I'm like, but I know you will do it.
No, I can't do it. Nobody can do it. It's too difficult. Just, come and try. You'll see. I'm going to stand right here. You're going to see, I might get one or two, but I'm not going to get very many. See? Couldn't do anything with that. You don't need to hit it that hard. Couldn't do anything with that. Couldn't do anything with that. See? There's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. One more. Switch. 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 You can go get in line, Val. That one I could have got a racket on. Hey, I got one. Yeah, there you go. Couldn't do anything with that. Okay. Yeah, just point the paddle where you want it to go. That was good. All right. Nothing I can do with that. See? can't do anything with it. So there you go. Just throw them over, yeah. Don't worry about it. I got balls. Okay, everybody gets one more turn. Good job. Stuck. There we go. All right, let's do a pickup, and then it's water break time, and then we're going to come back and do our games. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Of course, you know, as soon as I got excited, it's like back to, I gotta kill.
That's pretty normal. All right, let's go have a drink, and then we'll come back and play our game. So we don't allow water bottles in the gym. You're supposed to leave them in the room. No worries. There's hardwood floors in here, so we don't want water on the hardwood.
No, that is 100% fair.
All right, washroom time? Okay. Need my net. Gotta put my machine away. What's that? Oh, I got everything. Can you just slide over a little bit? Thank you. We'll put these over here. We're probably going to need them for the game. You can just push it over by the wall. I'll put everything away while you guys are playing. I'll take that, please. Yep, thank you. Okay, we're going to play a game called 1, 2, 3, Go. Okay, it goes like this. 1, 2, 3. Now you can go. You just the point. Oops. Now it's live after 3. So after the third one, 1, 2, 3. Now we play the whole court. Yeah, exactly. Play the whole court. Okay. Now during this time, hopefully we're going to get some opportunities to volley and hit down. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. Oh, try again. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. All right, now you guys can serve. 1, 2, 3. Oh, nice shot. Way to hit down. That was good. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I don't want to get too many balls around because we're going to end up with balls on our feet. So let's try and keep it down to just a couple of balls. I'll move this so it doesn't become a little tasty treat for us to dig into. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at that. Well done. 1, 2, 3. That was a very graceful fall. You guys didn't know Jody was a stunt woman, did ya? 1, 2. Uh-oh. Afraid of falling? Were you afraid of falling?
That I can go in here and I dance sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Oops. All right, here we go again. 1, 2, 3. That's too far. So, all right. 1, 2, 3. That one would have been a perfect one to hit down on. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. 1, 2. Oh. No, we're not lobbing today. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. All done. Good get. I hit really badly, popped it up. Okay, so everybody understands the concept. We're going to teach you a singles king of the hill or queen of the hill version. So Jody, I'm going to put you on the sideline there. Margaret, you can come over and, or actually Margaret, be my demo partner. Valerie, I'm going to put you on the sideline. Okay, Margaret and I have played this before. So 1, oops, try again. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Now it's live. Okay, so Margaret wins. So I come out and you go in. Okay, Margaret won, Margaret serves. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Margaret wins, so you're in. Margaret serves. 1, up. You're out. Yep. You're in now, you replace her. Yep. Okay, this is how we play. 1, 2. That's out, so Margaret's got to be inside. The first 3 have to be inside the blue. 1, 2, 3. All right, just get you to pause for a second. Okay. Skinny games. This is one of our many skinny games. Every day, Monday to Friday, when the facility's open, we have from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m., we have time set aside for skinny games, right? If you wanted to just come and play by yourself, you and I would play together, right? I'm here every day at 6, yeah. But if you two wanted to come in and play a skinny game together, you could do that. Now, it means getting up early, right? Earlier than maybe you'd like to. But it's worth investing in your development because it's the only time you're going to get that kind of quality court time to get better. So you have that option. As members here, you can just sign up for skinny games. If there's 2 of you who are signed up, you'll sign up together. It's a maximum of 2. 2 people sign up, you'll play together. If only one of you signs up, I'll be here to play with you. Yes? You need to sign up, yeah. And I incorporated it yesterday in the regular lessons and practices thing. So you'll see 6 a.m. skinny every day and 7:30 the lesson every day. So you can come whenever you want. Come, don't come, it makes no difference to me. But if you come, yeah. Oh no, I'm going to be here anyway, so don't ever worry about that. It's not like I'm going to be waiting here specifically to play with you. If you don't come, I'm going to just do my run, right? If you come, then I'll play with you. So it makes no difference to me either way. So don't worry about sleeping in. But just be aware that that's an option for you if you want to invest some time. So it's not like you have to do it for the rest of your life, but if you want to get up 1 or 2 days a week, you will develop faster playing these skinny games. This is one of more than a dozen skinny games that we have. And this is good for what we were working on today. Okay, so today we were working on directional control of volleys. And I pointed out, and I think I made my point effectively, that the most important directional control you have is down, right? If you're hitting down, it really doesn't matter horizontally where you're hitting the ball, right? The single most important thing is hitting down. Most of the lessons that you go to, they will teach you how to hit directionally on a horizontal plane, but they don't really make the point that you have to hit down. And to me, that's the single most important thing. We did some ball machine stuff, and we worked through some progressions, and I taught you some things. We learned about keeping our eye on the ball and tracking the ball all the way in. Okay, we learned about getting the paddle face around first and then making that adjustment. Okay, any questions about what we did today?
Can you repeat everything you did since 7:30?
Yeah, that's what that's for. So you can watch this lesson again. Yeah, you can watch this lesson again. Now, if there's one person in a lesson who doesn't want it recorded, I have to turn the camera off, right? But I try and record as many lessons as I can, specifically so that you guys can go back later. I will often say in a lesson like I did today, I want you to go back to today's lesson at this point where I just started talking, and I want you to go back a couple of minutes and look at something. But yeah, they're all online. Just send me an email. Yeah, and I'll send you the link. Also, if you're not in my WhatsApp group, you need to join my WhatsApp group because I have a WhatsApp group. Yeah.
What's your name and WhatsApp, coach?
I will send you an invitation. Okay. I think I have. I think I have.
Come to your messenger, like do you have an iPhone? I don't know.
If you're using WhatsApp and you see notification, you're invited.
Yeah, and if you don't have WhatsApp on your phone, then you'll get an email.
Or
Yeah.
you should. Okay. Maybe it depends how it's in your contact list.
Could be. Yeah. Anyway, you want to be in my WhatsApp group because you'll be able to find. I'm not allowed to. There's some really grumpy people who are trying to get me fired here, who really don't want me communicating with the group by email because they don't ever take my lessons and they don't think they should ever have to hear from me. But my students all want to hear from me. So I've created a WhatsApp group so that my students can have contact with me and they can get notifications about things. So
that's good. So if you ever change facilities, then we know where you are.
That's true. I won't be changing facility. Well, that could happen. Anyway. Yeah. No, I don't want to leave here, but if they force me out, then I will have to change facility. So anyway, it doesn't matter. Any questions about what we did today? No? Okay.
No.
I will be sending, yeah, question?
This was invaluable to look through the wall, to look into the spaces. That was invaluable.
I think that's one of the single most important things I teach people is to look at the ball, how to look at the ball. People always say look at the ball, but they don't tell you how. So I will be sending each of you, after every lesson that you take, you're going to get one every day this week, an email asking you to review this lesson. Okay? And they'll just follow the instructions in there. I need the reviews to show that I'm doing a good job to the board. So, all right, if there's no other questions, I'm going to let you guys play for your last 6 or 7 minutes here. We'll stop at 5:02 because I need to reset the room for the next group coming in. All right?